Hi students, once again we are continuing our tutorial that is on set. Today we are going straight to the 3 set problems. But before we start solving problems, let's explain the concept of the Venn diagram. I'm talking about the 3 set problem. The point is, how do you perform calculation, or how do you identify it as a 3 set problem? It is by the activities involved. Okay, so as we did it in the 2 set problem, I think we are going to do same for the 3 set problem. So I'm going to draw my Venn diagram. Here is, let's say here is mathematics, okay, math. Here is what? English. And here is what? Science, okay. So we want to look at the various elements. That if here is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then H. Then let's explain this. Because it's very, very important, and the universal set and you will be put here. So how many people offered all the 3 subjects? So we say that all subjects, number of people who did all subjects is what? Is A, right? Then how many people offered only maths? Okay, only maths is what? Is G. Only English is what? Is F. Look at the only positions. Only maths, only English, only science. Okay, so only one subject is going to be what? Only one subject is going to be J plus E plus F. That is only science, only maths, only English. That is the only. Good. Now, then when we ask you both maths and what? And English. If you say both maths and English, it's going to be A plus C. A plus C. Both maths and English, A plus C. Why am I saying that? This is a circle for maths, a circle for English, and the intersection is what? A and C. Okay, so A plus C is both maths and what? English. But if I say both English and what? And science, okay, it's going to be what? A plus B. Both English and science is A plus B. Then, so you can see that in all cases the A is involved. That's what you have to take note of. Then both mathematics and science is what? A plus D. Maths and science is A plus D. I'm repeating. Mathematics and English is, this is math circle, this is English circle. So maths and English is A plus C. So A is involved, note. Then English and science is what? A plus B. Okay, then mathematics and science is A plus D. Here, look at the intersection here. Okay, now, what about if I say maths and English only? Maths and English only is what? Is C. This one, look at it. Maths and English only is C. That means people who offer mathematics and science, but not mathematics and English, but not science, is what? It's your C, right? It's your C. Then English and science only is B. Now this description here, I said both maths and English is what? Both maths and English only is C. I can also describe it as both maths and English, but not science, is also the same C, right? Then exactly 2 subjects, exactly 2 what? Subjects is going to be this and that. D, C, and B. Exactly 2 subjects. Okay. Then none of the subject is what? Is your H. So let's quickly run through. Let's use figures quickly so that we can get the concept very well. Okay. So let me quickly do this, and then draw 1, 2, 3. Yes, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's say 8. Then let's quickly ask ourselves questions. You know, I was using the letters, so I want to use the figures so that we get it right, okay? So over here, let's say here is 9. How many people offered all the subjects? All subjects. All subject is what? It's 2 in the middle here. All subject is 2. Okay? This is maths. Only maths is what? Only maths is 8. Only English is what? 7. Then only science is there. Look at the only. So, only mathematics and English. Hey, only one subject. Only one subject is what? It's going to be what? 8 plus 7 plus 6. And when you add it up, I think here is 14, 21. That is only one subject. Okay? What about both mathematics and English? Maths and English. Maths and English is going to be 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2. That will be equal to what? 6. Now, note here. Maths and what? English only. The moment I bring only, then it is 4. Maths and English only is 4. But mathematics and English is 2 plus 4, right? Now, look at this tray. This tray is English and science only. But English and science is this plus this. 2 plus 3, that is going to what? 5, right? That's what you should note. So English and what? And science. English and science is 2 plus 3. That we got what? 5. But English and science only is 3. That's what I want you to understand. None of the subject is what? Is what? It's 9. Okay? So if I ask you at least one subject, the least is one subject, then it means one subject or more. So that will constitute people who had only one subject. This is this plus this plus this. There are people who had exactly 2 subjects. Let me put it. Exactly 2 subjects. Exactly 2 subjects is what? Is, look at it. Exactly 2 subjects is 5 plus 4 plus 3. Okay? Exactly 2 subjects is 5 plus 4 plus 3. And that will be what? Here is 9. So that will be 12. Okay? And basically that is how it is. Okay? So let me quickly run through before. So here I'm saying that only maths is 8. Only English is 7. Only science is what? Is 6. So if we say only one subject, then it's going to be 6 plus 8 plus 7. 6 plus 8 plus 7. That is only one subject. Exactly one subject, and exactly 2 subjects is what? This, and that. Okay? But if I say English and science only, it is 3. So you should always note that the difference between English and science only. English and science only. English and science only is 3. But if I openly say English and science, then it is 2 plus 3. That will be equal to what? 5. Mathematics and English is what? 4 plus 2 without bringing the only. But if I say mathematics and English only, then it's what? Mathematics and English only is 6. So that is how it is. Okay, so take note of that. We are about to start solving. So with this understanding, we are going to start solving, the 3 set Venn diagram problems, and we move on and on and on. Yes, as I've already indicated. So we are going to solve a typical 3 set problem, and that is what is in your shot. You can see it being projected, and I'm reading from here so that we can be moving fast. It's the same thing that is being projected there. You say that example 1, mathematics, English, life skills books. Mathematics, English, and life skills books were distributed to 50 students in a class. 22 had mathematics books, 21 had English books, 25 had life skills books, 6 had mathematics and life skills books, 7 had mathematics and English, whilst 9 had English and life skills books. Draw a Venn diagram for the above information and find the number of students who had all the 3 subjects. Now, so quickly, let us see what we can do in this regard. Okay, so we say that looking at it, I think we are having the math. So n M, which is N mathematics is what? Mathematics is 22 according to the question. Then N English is what? Is 21. Then N life skills is equal to what? It's equal to is that also equal to 21? Let me look at it again. In a class of 50, 22 had this, and 25 had life skills. Okay, so 25 had life skills. So this is 25, right? That is what we are having. 25 had life skills books. So what are we going to do? Then NU, okay, NU, the total, they gave the total to go at 50. Now, and so on and so forth. And then he also gave the intersections. Okay, he gave the intersections by saying that, let me see, the intersections, he says, how many had? He says 21 had English and 25 had, okay, 6 had mathematics and life skills. So N, mathematics intersection what? Life skills is equal to 6. Then N, what again? Yes, mathematics, then mathematics and English. Mathematics intersection English was 7. Then N, English intersection life skills is what? It's equal to 9. So without wasting time, let us draw our Venn diagram. Then from there we can proceed. Okay, because the question says that we have to draw Venn diagram for the above information. So I draw, as usual, I draw this and I draw that. Okay. Now, he's asking us to do something. Anytime you are solving 3-set problem, there are certain key items that you have to look at. What are you supposed to write first? What you are supposed to write first, if NA is NU, is equal to 50, right? After you do that, then he will give you the totals for the various, that is, for example, N maths, number mathematics is what? Is 22. Then N English is what? Is 21. Then N life skills is what? Is 25. Look at the order by which I'm writing. I first wrote the universal set or the total content. Then I came to this and that. Now, I've reached a very critical point that you have to be very careful about. Anytime you are solving 3-set problem, this is the problem of the learners or the students. Now, you see, look at the question. It says how many students did all the 3 subjects. Sometimes he may state it in the question that let's say 7 students offered all the 3 subjects. Quickly come and put this before you talk about something intersection. Because people who did the 3, they are also, when you talk of 2, they will also stand up. So do that first. I'm repeating. First, write this one. They come and write this. Then don't go to the intersection. Check from the question. Sometimes you say that, let's say 8 students offered all. Come and put your 8 here before. That is the 3rd order that you have to do. So here, what is so here, he is saying you have to find. So look at the question. Sometimes they will state it that, let's say 25 offered all. Then he has made it. But they may ask you the question, that within the question, that how many people offered all? Come and put your X here. Now the point is, why do you use X and not O? If you use O, it will resemble 0. If you use I, it may resemble 1. That's why we normally use X. X is no number is like it, okay? Now, then it is then you are talking about N, mathematics and what? Mathematics and English, okay? Mathematics and English is what? Is 7. So if mathematics and English is 7, the whole of this place is 7. Therefore, if the whole of this place is 7, then what are we talking about? Then already X is here. So here becomes what? 7 minus X. Because there is already X here, which is part of the intersection. 7 minus X. Okay? So that is what you're having. N intersection English. Then, what are we saying? Mass intersection life skills is here. So ML. M intersection what? Life skills is this region. Okay? M intersection life skills is this region. So over there, what is it? M life skills is what? It's 9. So we have 9 minus X. Okay? 9 minus X. That's M intersection life skills. Then, is it mass intersection life skills is 6. Sorry. So mass intersection life skills is what? So here is what? 6 minus x, okay? 6 minus x, forgive me for that. 6 minus x is not visible. Then we are talking about English and life skills is what? It's 9. So here becomes what? 9 minus x, okay? Now, anytime you are solving a three-set problem, so I believe you've captured this data, so we can use here. Or, okay, I can move here. Anytime you are solving a three-set problem, the main solution is here. People who offered only one subject, it's always, the question is silent over it. But that is where the whole issue is. People who offered what? All the three subjects. Okay? So, only one subject. So we are saying that only maths is going to be 22 minus into brackets, then the rest of this content, which is what? 7 minus x plus 6 minus x. If you work it out, x will cancel x. So we have 22 minus, here is what? 13 minus x. If you open the bracket, we are going to get 22 minus 13, okay? 22 minus 13 plus x. Remember that minus tends to plus, okay? So I think here we're going to have 9 plus x. So here is now what? 9 plus x. 9 plus x. Okay? What about only life skills? Only life skills. Only life skills is what? Only life skills. What is it? That one is also going to be 25 minus into bracket. This is life skill circle. It will be what? 6 minus x plus 9 minus x. So this and this will go. So once again, we are having 25 minus, here is what? I think 15. Is it 15? Yes, it's 15. Then minus x like this. If you open the bracket, it's going to be 25 minus 15 plus x. That will subsequently give you what? 10 plus x. Am I right? Yes. So only life skills is going to be what? 10 plus x, right? Then only, now I think I can now clean here, okay? So only English. So only English language is going to be 21 minus into bracket. The rest of the content here, which is what? 7 minus x, okay? 7 minus x plus 9 minus x. So here, x and x go. So we have 21 minus into bracket 16 minus x. So it will subsequently be 21 minus, I think 16, then plus x. Remember that plus and plus here tends to, minus and minus here tends to be what? To be plus. So here becomes what? What are we having here? It becomes 5 plus x, okay? So here is 5 plus x. Now, we are now going to find x. We are now going to find x. Exactly. We are now going to find x. So, look at how we are going to find x now. Now, I believe you've seen how we calculated for the this and that, the only. Okay. So now, let's proceed from there. Now, it is interesting, or it will interest you to note that there is a very simple way of solving for the x. Someone can decide to write x. Look at this long calculation that I'm going to do. And it's something else. Like, you are going to have x plus 9 minus x plus what? 7 minus x plus 6 minus x plus what? 10 plus x plus 5 plus x plus 9 plus x. Look at how lengthy this is before you equate it to 50. Before you equate it to 50. It doesn't help, right? So there is a simple way of solving this, okay? That lengthy calculation, you may even get confused now that you are going to cancel x. So look at the approach I'm going to use. I'm going to write 22 like this. The moment I write 22, then I'll avoid writing every element within the 22. Though I'll just write 22. Then item within this circle, I will not write it again because the 22 represents the entire addition of the content here. So it becomes 22 plus, so what is left behind this circle is 10 plus x, okay, plus what? 9 minus x, then plus what? 5 plus x, or is equal to 50. Look at it. I'm repeating. I just picked this 50. Then I added this, and that, and equated to the universal set. If only there is nothing outside here, which is not a part of. So I can now say that this and this go off, okay? Now let's see how we can do our addition. I think this plus this is what? 32. 32 plus, this is 41, so 46. So I'm having 46 plus x is equal to 50. So I can say that x is equal to what? 50 minus 46. And that will give you 4. So x here is what? Is 4. Alternatively, another person can also choose 21. Okay? Here I'm very, very particular. So note this. So that here also we have what? 21. I can write 21. After writing 21, then I will avoid every element within this circle. So what is left is what? It's 9 plus x plus 6 minus x, then plus what? Plus 10 plus x, also equal to what? The same 50. Let's see whether we are going to get the same result. In fact, this and this will go off. So let's add again. Here is 30, right? This and this will give you 30. 36, then 46. So have you seen? So 46 plus x is equal to what? It's 50. So x is equal to 50 minus 46. And you, the same way, you get what? 4. Another person can also use, here we use the 22 and then the 20. Another person can also use this one. Large scale. In that case, it's going to be 25 plus the rest of the elements in the circle, so which are not in this particular 25 circle, you add and you get the same. So right now it has been established that the x is equal to what? The x is equal to 4. So I think now that we've gotten our x to be 4, what is the question asking us to do? It says, so all the three students or number studying what? All three what? Subjects. If I say all three, I'm referring to mathematics, English, and science. It's equal to what? It's equal to 4. Okay. Now, what about only maths? You have 9 plus x, and we know x to be 4. So it will be 9 plus 4. That is equal to what? 13. Okay. That is only maths. What about only English is what? It's 5 plus x. So it will be what? 5 plus 4. That is equal to what? 9. What about only life skills? It's what? It's 10 plus x. And what is it? So 10 plus 4. And that's equal to what? 14. So now, so only mathematics is 13. Only English is 9. Only life skills is 14. So if we ask you, how many offered only one subject? Only one subject. Then it's going to be only mathematics, which is what? 13. Plus only English, which is 9. Plus only life skill, which is equal to what? 14. If I add, I think this and this will be 27. So it will be what? 36. So only one subject is equal to what? 36. Okay. Now the board is almost full, so let me come here. Only one subject is 36. Now you have to subscribe to the Calendar Man TV, and you'll be getting all the updates. I'm going to solve a lot of problems. So subscribe. When you subscribe, anytime I thought that we alert you, you'll be able to get it and move on. Is that okay? Now let's see. The question. Let me see. What did he ask you? So he said exactly what? Exactly 2 subjects. Okay. So exactly 2 subjects. What are we having? We are having, this is exactly 2 subjects. That is 6 minus x. Here is also exactly 2. 7 minus x. That is exactly English and math. And then here is what? Plus 9 minus x. So in working it out, here is 6 minus, what is your x? X is equal to 4, right? Plus 7 minus 4 plus 9 minus 4. If you work it out, here is going to be 2 plus 3 plus what? Plus 5. And that will give you, I think, 10. So exactly 2 subjects is going to be what? And that is that, okay? Then it says only life skills books. Only life skills book, that one, we have already calculated only life skills books. And that is how it is. Now, we are moving on to another example, right? We are moving on to another example, which is example 2. Can we move on to another example? Can we? Okay, we have to move to another example. So, in the same question, some candidates, after doing this, they tend to simplify the diagram this way, okay? Then they do this, they do that, and they do this. Here is your what? NM, N what? English, and then NL, okay? NL. With the various figures against them. Here is 21. Here is what? 22. Then they will straightforward come and write here 4. Okay? Then here, per their calculation, they know that here, they subtracted the 4, so here is what? 3. Okay? Here was what? 13. And then here is what? This side is 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. Then here, in between, 9 minus 4 is equal to 5. Then here, you say 10 plus 4 is equal to what? 14. Sometimes they can even ask you a probability. So any u is equal to 50. So they can ask you that if a student is to be chosen at random, what is the probability that the student offered all the 3 subjects? In that case, it's going to be what? The 4 here over what? Your 50. What is the probability that the person offered exactly what? 1 subject. That one is going to be this plus this plus this. So the moment you happen to know all the 4 subjects, the 3 subjects, is going to be 13 over 50. When you strike it out, I think you're going to get whatever you are supposed to get. And so this basically what I'm trying to talk about. That always some people may do it like this in order to simplify what they are doing. So that is that. So take note of the respective positions. Okay. I believe you saw how I calculated this one. And I said that, I said repeatedly that anytime you are solving 3 set problems, you have to check this, and that. After that, make sure that people who offered all the 3 subjects, you put it first before you think about those who did the 2. That is, let's say, English and life skills, where it is this one, okay? Or mathematics and life skills, which is this and that. If you don't put this one first, you'll be in trouble. So the key area, element I want you to take note of is that first, you should know that the order is this one comes followed by this and this and this. Then the third order is this. Before you talk about, let's say, English and life skills. But normally, he mentioned English and life skills before all the 3 subjects. So if you don't take it to confuse you. So check from the question or the statement. Sometimes they will say that, let's say, 7 offered all the 3 subjects. So you put your 7 there. And then if you say, let's say, 7 offered English and life skills. Then, but 7 offered all, 3 offered all the subjects. Then you put your 3 there. I'm just giving an example. Then, but 7 offered English and life skills. In that case, already here is 3. And if here is 7, then you subtract the 3 from the 7. Here becomes your 4. You understand? So basically, that is how it is. So it's not a difficulty at all. You have to look at it and see the respective positions. And note that if you make mistake, by let's say putting the 25 inside this one, instead of whatever you're supposed to put, you are going to lose marks for that. That one, no two ways about that. Okay. So I believe you've gotten the point that I've made. We are going to solve another set of examples, which I think you would also be liking. Okay. So that at least so be very conversant with the processes, the way we go about it, the methodology, how we go about it, the order of doing it. And remember that always here, and here, they don't give it to you. You have to calculate it. Some people represent here by, let's say, X, Y, Z. But certain people also get confused about that because already the X is there, right? He's confused. Then we are adding A, B, C. So if he sees A and he sees X at the same time, it looks like a simultaneous equation before the person. Are you getting the point? So you can go by this way. But anyway, if you are conversant with that method, maybe you might have been taught on that. That one also, nobody will query you for that. But the bottom line is that, in fact, I don't go that way because sometimes some students, they tend to get confused when they see A, B. Already, they see A, already they are seeing X here. They are not doing simultaneous equation, but they are seeing A, B, and C, and they get confused. So I'm repeating that if I want to solve for the universal, the X, I can just pick this circle, which is what? This 22. It will be this. If I write 22 here, then I'll not write anything again. Just 22 plus this, and that. You equal to that. You get it. Or 21 circle. The moment you write 21 circle, you come and write. Don't write anything inside 21 circle again. You write this, and that. Or what do you call 22 circle? This 22 circle. What is behind it? 1, 2, 3. When you do that, then it's very okay for you. So on this note, I think we have to look at another example. Another example under this, which we are going to look at. So that is that. So let's look at another example. I strongly believe that you are following the points, but I'm repeating that you have to subscribe and then share to people, okay? Because the moment you subscribe to Calendar Man TV, I'm repeating, the Calendar Man TV, Calendar Man TV, you have to subscribe to this because we are going to solve a lot of problems. Very soon, you know, those probability and statistics and the complex construction, you'll be solving all of them. So let me list some of the topics that we'll be tackling. You know, almighty plane geometry, we will be dealing with it, okay? The plane geometry, which is the master stopper, we shall deal with it. Then we shall be dealing with construction. We shall be dealing with rigid motions, which is transformations and coordinates. So subscribe to the Calendar Man series, Calendar Man TV. Besides that, to remember that I have a mathematics book, which is the Calendar Man series, which will also be very useful to you, okay? So that is that.